What up, Russ? How you doing this evening? Let's see who else is here. Who else do we have? Russ, how you doing, man? I want to say hi to everybody before we get into it. Don't really have a topic tonight. Just want to hang out and talk. Say what's up. What up, Jimmy? Perfect timing. I'm about to go in the jar. George, what up, man? Glad to see you got the stickers. Oh yeah. Judge Webb, how you doing this evening, man? I don't even have any energy drink tonight. I tried to take a little bit of a nap earlier. Susie says drink, drink, drink. Oh boy. When Susie starts cheering the drinks on, I know it's I won't say a problem, but I know it's a thing. All right. So we're right at 3 cups. Nice, George. That's what's up. Dave, Blind Man Cooking, how you doing this evening? A little shallow. 3 cups down to 2 cups. Oh, a little more than 2 cups. So, and oh boy, ooh, there's not very much room left in my cup. Can y'all see that? There's not very much room left in my cup. I might need to take some ice out. So this is from Royal Farms, is a gas station / convenience store. It's kind of similar to a 7-Eleven or a Sheetz or a Wawa. And I have this peach sparkling water. We're gonna fill up the rest of the cup. Oh, I'm shivering just thinking about taking this swig. It's gonna be strong. What up, Quentin? This jar. Will the stream be about an hour? No. Oh, buddy. Woo. We are in there. That's strong. Let's see here. Get. Live. And actually play the live. Come on. All right. Just so I can make sure that it's running fine. Let's see. All right, who else is here? Judge Webb? Kent's here? Oh yeah, Kent, what up? How you doing, man? I should make a cap. I want to say I really only wear Eagles hats and or Phillies hats. So, but I haven't. I don't know. I just haven't found the right one. Smoking goodness. What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? Oh yeah. Fantastic. I feel like I need to move my phone, everything back just a little bit. It's a bit close. Dave said I did it. I finally reached 10,000 in subs. That's what's up, man. Shoot, I'm trying to get to 1,000 on my second channel. I hit 650 today, but then I still have the hours, the watch hours, which is, I won't say ridiculous, but I am nowhere near the watch hours right now on that second channel. Let's look at it right now. Yeah, 650. And my watch hours, last time I looked, it was like 350, 400 maybe. Oh, I have 504 public watch hours as of right now. I need 4,000. 4,000. Russ said I should do a sticker of all of my hats in the first drum on fire. Well, I won't say I don't. I do have some hats that I could sacrifice that are, 2 and 3 years old, but no, I would never do that. Victor, what's up? Rick says hello, hello, hello. What's up, my barbecue brother? How you doing this evening? Jimmy says keep digging, you'll get there, bro. I mean, I'm gonna say I'm not even mad. It's been 5 months since I started that new channel. Sean said, "What up? What up?" Maybe I should stop talking about cannons and start talking about Glocks, and then I will. My channel will blow up, right, Sean? Victor, I did. I plan on making it to Thanksgiving. Thanks for the tip on that. Yeah, Skinner Farm. What's going on? I'm sorry, I'm messing with my keys. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. What the heck was that? Something. I feel like something was flying, or did something go flying? All right. Boo. Boo, 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 Russ. Sean says if you Glock it, they will come. You know what? I have a comparison video I can do. A 48 versus an MC9. I'd have to dig out the 48. Oh, in the end, I have a two-tone 48. I can put it up against a two-tone MC9. Russ says I might do a small Canon EDC. Any recommendations? Mete SF, Mete MC9 are going to be the smallest. The MC9 is a micro compact. The Mete SF is going to be it's a subcompact. Or excuse me, that's a compact, considered a compact. The subcompact is going to be the Canon, the TP9S or Elite SC. But that one is a little, I'll say it's a little older. It's an older generation. But honestly enough, Russ, if you can get the Canon just came out with 2 new offerings. There's a Mete MC9L and it's an MC9LS. The MC9L has a full-size grip, and the MC9LS has a long slide, full-size grip as well as a long slide. So the Glock Model 22 Gen 4 is too big. If it's a 22, and I don't even know what caliber that is, but it's a double stack, and it's going to be wide. Though the Canon, the MC9 line is a single stack width, it is actually a double stack 40 cal. Okay, so that's the 40 cal subcompact, I guess. I know, Sean, trust me. So yeah, the MC9L, the L stands for long handle or long grip. And then the LS is long slide. So long handle and slide. Oh, so it's full size. You said 22. Okay, see, this is where I won't say I lose it, Russ. I really only pay attention to the when I say main, so 9mm Glock pistol model numbers: 19, 17, 45, 43, 43X, 19X, 48. I on a whim I could guess which caliber some of the other ones are. Like, oh, a 34 is another one. 17L. I mean, those are again all 9mm. That's what I won't say deal with, but those are what most people get. The 40 cal is, I won't say a dying breed, but there are way more people who are adopting 10mm over 45 and 40 cal. But I still don't. I couldn't tell you what the 10 excuse me, what the 10mm Glock model number was. Glock naming is stupid, I know. Yes, indeed. Oh, Barrio, órale, ¿qué pasó contigo, amigo? You're gonna have another one that's gonna be like cha 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 cha. I actually was thinking about cooking, making a dump cake tonight, but it got chilly outside. It was nice all day, and then now it's gotten chilly outside. Yeah, it's currently 66 degrees. It was almost 80 earlier today. Actually, it was over 80. I feel like. How's everybody doing? What you guys, have you guys cooked anything interesting, new, fun, exciting? You guys, I almost say you guys are killing the crispy chicken skin video. I won't say I wasn't expecting it to do as well as it did, but I have over 1,000 views on that video, which is abnormal. Used to getting like 300 to 500 views on videos, so a video that's got 1,000, boom. Barrio says his last video is doing decent for having under 200 subscribers. Dancing, dancing, dancing. What happens when you don't trim a brisket? Well, that's why. The premise of the video is why what happens if you don't trim a brisket? You take it right out the pack and then you cook it. What happens? Duh. All right, so boom. You know what to do at this point. We're going to paste the channel. Go check out Barrio's channel, and all right. Now I got the.
And welcome back into the body. This video was a last minute, so there's very little of the cooking process.
Yeah, we're gonna see what it do.
Video footage that you hopefully will hang around to watch. But the brisket came out of the package so nice that it ended up being a no trim, minimal rest, no wrap brisket. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a comment. Tell me where you're from. Thanks for hanging out with me in the body. All right, good morning, guys. It's about 5:30 in the morning. Got this. 12.
So why do you have on 2 gloves, man? You only need 1 glove.
Greater Omaha choice Angus brisket. My cousins came down, dropped it off. We don't use it for chop.
All right, we're gonna talk about it.
So I'm not even gonna trim that. So this is gonna be
what?
No trim.
Man, cut that piece of fat. Cut that deco out. See,
it was on sale. I think it was $37.
$37. I'm looking at the thing. It's probably like a 14, 15-pound brisket.
And for choice, should be all right.
How big was the brisket? I'm about to drop a chili video with the USS. Gator shake with a kick. All right, that sounds good.
I just put a bit of beef broth in there to thin it out because it is real thick and dark. So, and we're using Gold Coast Smoke, Southern Hospitality, Trifecta, same from Gold.
So, I'm watching this video and I'm be honest with you. So, The way you grab the bottles, are you left-handed?
Check out Alonso too. He's killing it out there in that competition.
Some Lowry's.
And a little bit more salt pepper. So, excuse me. Season all this up. You can skip forward. Just hang out.
Nope.
All right. Like I said, I usually use Hulu maybe. But since I used it all,
So I don't use a binder.
I forgot to get some.
Honestly, the binder that I use is just when I rinse the brisket off. So what is that? Worcestershire sauce?
I usually use Hulu maybe.
Well, let me slow this down.
All right. Like I said, I usually use Hulu maybe. But since I used it all at the chili cook-off, I forgot to get some. This does same thing. Actually has a good binder. It helps with a little bit of color. And the final result, I think it does good. It's not scientifically broken. I'm not a barbecue scientist.
Yeah.
Just want to get it all covered. Have you seen
What up?
videos?
Thank you, Drunken Chef. Appreciate you. I feel like that's gonna stain everything. Come
No
on.
trim, brisket. And it looks like this.
I only use one glove, man. The gloves cost too much. I'm not even gonna lie, but I can see why he's using. Well, and I don't want to even say I can see why, because he still has. He's holding the bottle in one hand, and it's just, you know, we're just talking here. He's holding the bottle in one hand that he's using a binder, so he's pouring the bottle into his gloved hand from a gloved hand with the bottle. I know how much gloves cost, and I go through a lot of gloves, so I am I'm gonna say penny pincher. I'm stingy. Oh, he said he got them for free. What? See, now you just teasing us. Yeah, Jimmy says he has me on the big screen tonight, and look at that white beard. I need to put some more light on it. You can see the grays. I mean, some of the black hairs aside from the grays. But let's see. Let's finish. So, like I said, he's got his binder, and then you wash the glove off, which, you know. But so he touched the and this is one of those things where I am I'm not even gonna say a glove Nazi, but I don't touch anything but the raw meat with my gloved hand. So when I see people who I'm gonna say don't do the same, it's like, you know, it's just one of those. It's a pet peeve of mine. I mean, pet peeve. So he opened up the bottle, but he takes it in his right hand, picks it up, holds it with his left, and then pops the top, and then puts it back in his right hand. So now it's all contaminated. But so far, so good. Look, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit like I normally watch him. So only other thing I would suggest is if you're going to put multiple seasonings on and then you mention that you had Lowry's, I always put my salt down first. I always put the salt down as the base. It's just something I do. Yep. My son works in engineering, so I have 7 boxes. Nice. Here comes the yuck. No, we're not yucking. I'm not yucking. I'm just saying I would do it differently. And this is, I'm gonna say, this is why I'll talk to you guys, because I'm like, listen, you guys, and to be fair, when I'm seasoning and doing different things, I don't show you how or what I use to season my things, for the most part. Now, if I oh, what up, Jack? How's Betty? Please tell Betty I said hey. Sometimes piece of meat can be heavy and awkward to maneuver. That's when you just take the shaker and wrap the glove around it. Hence, no cross contamination. I mean, I completely agree that a piece of meat can be heavy, and I have in video when I've had to use 2 hands, or I have used 2 hands, I will get a paper towel and wrap the paper towel in the seasoning, or with the seasoning bottle with that paper towel with the gloved hand. Again, I'm not against that, but that's not what happened. I'm just I'm gonna say pointing out what happened.
Give it a shot.
But this is you are seasoning this thing, my
And a
man.
dash of seasoned salt.
Oh, so he said he put a dash of seasoned salt and he put it on last. I would, so, and this is one of those things, in my opinion, to me, the salt needs to be closest to the meat because everything else will start to fall off. And if you put 2 layers, and I think it was 2, maybe even 3 layers of seasoning, which is fantastic, by the way. But if you put that salt on the very end, the salt is going to be the first thing that falls off. So it's like sacrificial anode, if you will.
All right, guys, it is 6:15 in the morning. Do a 30-minute prep. Our pit is ripping. We'll put it in your favorite spot. Everybody knows our pit. It's a cold brisket. Leave it there. It's a perfect spot.
Is that a Jambo pit?
I'll see you in a few hours. Add a little bit of fire. Go to bed for about 2-3 hours. Come right back. Pit's sitting at 275, and it's going to creep up because I got a rolling fire in there. So,
Nice.
all right, guys, we'll catch you on the flip.
Jackson, he's been gone too long. You have been. It's been a good month, maybe even more. Where you been? That pig in the blanket was heavy.
3 hours in. I can.
Part doesn't fall off during slicing.
Should I have cut the corners?
Nah, man, don't cut the corners.
Should I have cut the corners? I forgot.
Oh, that's a car.
3 hours in. 125 degrees.
It looks good.
Keep on rocking. This is about the 4 or 5 hour mark. Looking really good. A little bit of pulley.
Which one is it? 4 or 5 hours?
So I have some ribs.
Got some ribs on. Is that a Jambo pit?
Southern hospitality.
Oh, pits and spits. Okay.
Great product. I really enjoyed it. So, brisket, a little bit of pulley, put it drains off into a pan, and eventually, that's why I put my brisket in to cook. I usually wrap it in foil paper. I decided to do something different, so I was going to hold it over for just a little while. Put it in there with a little bit of meat broth, and it cooked perfect. Now, here I'm starting to do it like that. Here's the pre-cooked, pre-seasoned ribs. Another picture, and here comes the final results. I was thoroughly impressed. The no trim brisket.
Matt, that brisket, it looks good. It's a bit of, I'm gonna say a bit too much fat on it for me. But my folks around here would have a fit with all that fat on the brisket. But it looked good. Definitely looked good. And then also, you know how I separate the different cuts of the brisket, the point and the flat differently. But it looked fantastic. Hold on, let me say as much. We're gonna give you a thumbs up. Oh. All right, I'm not gonna read those. How rich are you feeling? I wear 2 gloves through the entire cook, but I wash between different parts of the cook, no cross contamination. That way, the surface of the gloves make it clean the surface. I agree. So I have washed my gloves, but at times when I've done different things. But I'll be completely honest, I just change gloves. I'm by no means rich, and I get my gloves. I get the nitro, the 7mm nitro gloves from Harbor Freight. When they go on sale, I'm usually buying 5 to 10 boxes of gloves at a time, and they're usually about $5 to $7. I'm like, I refuse to pay more than $7 for a box of gloves. But actually, I won't say a hookup, but I catered a Christmas event last year at my local Harbor Freight. So one of the girls who's in there or on the register, she gives me a discount on, I won't say most things, but almost any time I come through there. So yeah. So usually about, like I said, $5 to $7, and you figure there's 100 gloves, so 5 to 7 cents per glove, and like I said, I go through them. Terry, what up? What up? Yeah, man, how you doing, Terry? Yeah, I got to go tomorrow to get the stitches taken out. I saw a Black Friday ad, and they're going to, and they're going back on sale this year. Dude, I mean, I wish I could say the gloves lasted me longer, but I go through some gloves. The video tomorrow's video. Let me just comment. tomorrow's video, I am cooking hot sausage, and I cooked the hot sausage on the Lone Star Grill's pellet cabinet. Excuse me. And it was a I don't say a last minute thing, but I cooked a couple briskets, and I cooked some chicken. And I'm like, y'all have seen me cook briskets, y'all have seen me cook chicken. Enough. But what you haven't seen me cook is hot sausage. So I focused the cook on the hot sausage. And Hojo, what up? What up? What up? How you doing this evening? And I'm like, all right, well, let's kind of experiment and cook the sausage on the pellet cabinet. And you know, I kind of treaded trepidatiously because I've never cooked sausage on that. And then here's the next thing: I don't cook sausage often. When or if I'm cooking sausage, typically I'm grilling it, so I wasn't smoking sausage. But said, yeah, glove prices have got crazy ever since the pandemic, dude. I used to be able to go into Harbor Freight, and now mind you, I've been getting my gloves from Harbor Freight for I feel like 10 years. But I used to be able to go into Harbor Freight, and they would have a sale every 2 or 3 months, and the gloves would go down to like $4 a box, $5 a box. After the pandemic, those gloves were $10, $15 a box for a good solid year and some change. Luckily, I bought the little Inside Track membership thing, and I was able to get gloves sometimes for $8 and was like, yeah. But now I'm like, yo, I'm not. Nope, I'm not buying gloves until they $5 a box, and I will, like I said, I will buy 5 to 10 boxes of gloves at a time. And I use the gloves. So I use the gloves for my cooking for my family. I use the gloves from when I'm cooking for my customers. Also, when I'm on site doing customer cooks, I take a box of gloves with me. I have at least 2 gloves out in the garage, 2 boxes of gloves out in the garage. I have 1 box in my kitchen currently, and I have the extras that the right behind me is the door. We call it the overflow in my house. It's like our pantry. So in the overflow, I have a few boxes. If you're changing gloves a lot, use the cheap plastic gloves like when making cash exchanges. So the problem with those cheap plastic gloves, Victor, is the fact that my hands don't fit. I would love to use the cheap plastic gloves, and I have boxes of those cheap plastic gloves, but my hands don't fit in those gloves. And I mean, it is more trouble than it's worth to use an ill-fitting glove. What I ended up doing with those cheap gloves is when I'm doing on-site events, or if for my kids, honestly, they're doing the dishes, sometimes they use those gloves, but I can't use them. My hands do not fit in those gloves. My El Barrio says my cell orders in for Uline by the case at his engineering job, so he gets all the barbecue he wants. Hell yeah. It's sausage. You cook sausage, I cook sausage. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I saw someone commented. Jack says Harbor Freight is coming out with a new pull trailer this coming year, heavy duty and full down series. So I'm gonna need your hookup for a discount. Look, hey Jack, listen. I mean, I would get it for you and bring it out to you. Shoot, why not? Sean said I still need Mad Charcoal hasn't gone. Oh, I'm still mad Charcoal hasn't gone back on sale though. Like it used to. Yes, indeed. We used to be able to get bags of charcoal for $7 to $10 for like the double bag. It has not happened. The last time it happened, I could look up the video. The last time it happened, I bought 800 pounds of charcoal. 800 pounds of charcoal, and it has not happened. So I completely I'm there with you, Sean, for real. Though I do have a charcoal hookup these days, but I don't have a pellet hookup. So yeah, I'm still in. I'm saying the same boat, but I'm still there. Bro, we used to go through gloves like crazy. I remember getting 100 boxes packed to Harbor Freight for like $20. That's exactly it. That's what I'm saying. Like $5 a box for real. What's the update on the key bridge up there? So El Barrio, I want to say there's been plenty of other things in the news cycle, and the key bridge has not been on the forefront. But apparently they accepted a bid. Let's see. Let's go out. Key bridge latest. Key bridge update. Here we go. keybridgerebuild.com. Recent news. Basically, the last thing that I heard was that they picked picked a design and a vendor to actually to do the repairs. Let's see here. This is today release request. So on September 9th, they put out an RFP, or a request for proposals, inviting qualified firms to submit proposals for the construction. But I swear I heard that they picked someone to do it. Steven, what's up, man? Is Laura here or not? Everyone keeps saying Laura, but I didn't see Laura comment. Let me go back. Maybe she popped in. Or y'all just messing with me because I yawned. But I will never admit it to Laura. Yeah, y'all funny. Let's see. Come on. Comments. All right. Yeah, so. All right, so. Yeah, the RFP. It says it has a proposed submission deadline of October 15th and expected award winter 24-25. So that was the last thing. But I thought I heard that there was a design. This contract will disadvantage business enterprise goal 30%. Proposals will be evaluated. So I don't want to say nothing yet. Well, how's everybody doing? No, Jimmy, just know you're yawning. Listen. I did not have any energy drink today. I tried to take a nap, and you guys saw I had a hefty pour in here. I'm gonna pour more of this peach. Thanks for the bridge update from the PB. And now back to your regularly scheduled live stream. All right. I won't say it doesn't matter to me. I don't drive. I never really went over it. Initially they were talking about 2028 before that bridge could be possibly let's say reconstructed. But one of the things that's crazy is the harbor bridge, or not the harbor bridge, but the Chesapeake bridge, the Bay Bridge. I'm sorry. They have been talking or in talks about making a third span or a second span that goes across. Well, no, technically a third span because there's two spans on the Bay Bridge currently, but to make a third span that goes across the Bay Bridge at a different point because of all of the traffic that's on the 2 spans that are there currently. It's bad. It's real bad. Blind Man said, "What you mixing with?" So there's a place called Royal Farms, and maybe you missed it, but Royal Farms is a gas station / convenience store. It's similar to like a 7-Eleven / Wawa or Sheetz. I don't know what you guys have in Canada that's equivalent to, but it's a gas station. So I mixed some of the 100 proof moonshine that I have with this. It's a sparkling water, so it's a 0 sugar, 0 calorie. And this sparkling water is peach flavored. And that's what I'm mixing it with this morning with the 100 proof. Let's not forget to hit that like button. And hey, it's sweater weather. Don't forget to check out the merch. Check out the merch. It makes great gifts. You know, so funny. I actually ordered some of the shirts via Teespring, and this is a brand new. This is a brand new Steel Drum Smokers long sleeve T-shirt. Actually received it today. And it fits, Quentin. It fits. Though I did order a 5X, so it is literally the biggest shirt that they had. But I'm not going to tell you how the hoodie, the screen print on the hoodie is like right here. It starts right here. So if I like tilt my head down, you can't see the top of the Steel Drum Smokers because it's printed off. It's off. Victor says, "Dash yours and not the only hands. If it was suggested for all, I'm curious if you asked if you can get larger gloves." So on the box it says one size fits most. I am not most. And these gloves came from Sam's, I believe. If not Sam's, in the Restaurant Depot. But I'm pretty sure it was Sam's, and they do not fit. Hold on 1 second, Victor. Are you doing work or are you just sitting there?
I just finished my UMD.
Alright. Where are those gloves? Where are those gloves?
And Drexel and Lincoln.
Drexel and Lincoln?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I support you going to a Philly school.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? Those, the thin plastic ones?
The blue ones.
No, not the blue ones. The clearish ones. There might be some in one of the totes there's none up there. And in the totes like I take on site, I can't find them. But Victor, I've gotten to the point where I don't have very many of them left because I bought a box or 2 of them. So I don't know where they are. The hustler says hello all. I have a tote, a busboy tote that I take on site, and in that busboy tote, I know for sure, I'm pretty sure that there are some of those gloves, but I don't have any on the ready right now. I'm going to Eastern Shore. That'll take a while as well. Yeah. So the Eastern Shore is going across the Bay Bridge, and that's not too bad depending on when you go. If you're trying to go out to the Eastern Shore on a Friday afternoon, good luck. If you're trying to come back from the Eastern Shore on a Sunday evening, good luck. I can send some of my Mexican family members, about 20 of them, they can finish it by January with a couple of extension cords and some cerveza. Shoot. You're right. We're finally going to get a Buc-ee's about 40 minutes away from here in West Memphis, Arkansas. Nice. Quentin said the internet went out. Good evening, everyone. And pay his bill. I'm liking the price point on the Mete. Yeah, it's not bad, man. and the whole thing is Mete is a series. So there's a Mete SFX, there's a Mete SFT, there's a Mete SF, and there's the Mete MC9. So, people say, "Oh, I like the Mete." Which one? It's like saying, "I like the Civic." Which one? There's like EX, DX, all those different models. Okay. Gloves. I order 4 boxes at a time from Amazon XL, and they fit over my white gloves when handling hot food. Nice. Angela, what up? What up? What up? Angela said, "Tight deadline with some work." Pit. Nah, but wanted to stop through and say hi because I missed a freaking Tuesday live last week. I know it was. I told you I had something else to do. We went to the Flyers game last week while at the Capitals, and they lost. The Flyers lost, but it was one of those things where it was random, and I was like, ah. So I just decided to go live while I was charging the car. I mean, don't hold it against me, Angela. Buzz says last gloves I bought at Sam's are Members Mark Blue Nitro 200 in a box for like $12.99. They have a medium, large, and XL. Huh? He said, laughing and did pay his bill. Yeah, I'd rather go to the Petro in West Memphis than the Buc-ee's. Yo, Buc-ee's is great. Russ said the Mente MC9L. Russ, I'm leaning my I won't say my next one, but hopefully, if I can get an MC9 LS, I think that might be the next. I don't need the MC9L. That there's nothing novel to me about that. But the LS, the long slide, that might check a box for me. But who am I kidding? I'm probably going to end up getting both of them. I have a cupcake from. So I took taste tester number 2 and 3 to a trunk or treat, but we went to the wrong. I'm gonna say we went to the wrong place, but we thought the trunk or treat was happening in one place where they had food trucks, and I was like, oh, we get to the food trucks, and I was like, oh, there's no trunk or treat happening. But it's like, we're here. Let's get dinner. So, taste tester number 3 got some pizza, and number 2 and I got gyros, and then I also got number 3 a cupcake. But the lady who does the cupcake, she's looking at my shirt, and she's like, "Haven't we talked before?" We start talking. I'm like, "Yeah, we talked about barbecue and everything like that." And so I get taste of number 3 cupcake, and then the lady's like, "Hey, you want one?" I was like, "Nah, I'm all right. I shouldn't be having a cupcake." She said, "No, it's on me. It's okay. It's not." I'm like, that banana pudding that look like it might be. What's up?" She said, "Oh, it's here. It's fine." So she gave me a banana pudding cupcake. So, but got the pizza, and then we double checked the address, and found out that we were like 2 blocks away, and we got to where the trunk or treat was, and it was a lot of people there. So, come to find out, it seemed like the local, for this little town that we were in, the local greater business association put it together, and it was the business folks who were hosting and giving out candy. So it was pretty cool. Oh yeah. Buzz said, especially during the summer. That is, yeah. Dude. Blind Man said I gotta add that to my menu. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Banana pudding cupcake. Woo. Oh man. Just a taste of of the icing. There was a mini vanilla wafer on top, but this it smells of vanilla on banana. Mm. The icing definitely has some some banana in it. I mean, the icing tastes like banana pudding. It's crazy. Mm. All right, we're going to peel the wrapper here, and I'm hoping that the cake has some banana in it. I'm going to take a piece of the cake unadulterated. So I'm sure there probably is some banana in it. I feel like there's banana in it, but I don't taste it as much as I would like. All right, now oh, there's something in the middle. I guess there's banana pudding in the middle. All right. I typically take my cupcakes and tear them in half and then put the top half on the icing. When I tore it in half, I discovered there's a filling here. Let's see. That is a banana pudding-esque filling. Mm. Oh yeah. I want it to be more banana though. Well, for what it was, it's not bad. All right. Blood sugar be damned. Russ is funny. He said trunk or treat is kind of freaky. I mean, I don't want to end up in a trunk. Yeah, Angela said about to be banana floor cupcake. Ah, goodness. I saved it though. Buzz said, did anyone grill any pizzas this year? It still ain't too late. So, Buzz, you know what's crazy? We used to have a peach tree in my yard. And when when I used to pull peaches from the tree, I used to grill some every now and again. But the peach tree is gone. It died last year. So I have not grilled any peaches. Chachi, what up? So we sit here and want you eat. Yeah. I don't think you brought enough for everyone. Unfortunately, I did not buy enough for everyone. My bad, Angela. Blind man said, welcome to Dash's Food Critic Hour. At least promote the business or something if going. Get a play-by-play review. I don't have her card handy. And I don't say I can't remember the name of the truck, the cupcake truck, but she is in the. I don't say she hangs out, but Baltimore, Arbutus, Catonsville. This is where I've seen her. But I know I have her business card, so I'll say I'll try to find it a little later. Dan's a glass. No, I'm not a real big milk and sweets person. Just give me the sweets. Grilled peaches with the brown sugar and cinnamon. Oh my goodness. Over vanilla ice cream with some fried apples. Woo-hoo. Talk about speaking my language. So buzzed, I have done almost that exact thing. So I've taken peaches from our tree, cut them in half, pitted them, and cooked maybe, half a dozen peaches. So, like a dozen halves. Grilled them, sprinkled them with a little brown sugar, and then added a dollop of vanilla ice cream. Yo, talk about fantastic. Fantastic. Rick said he loves peaches. Nice. Hey, if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it if you could. I talk about how it doesn't cost you a thing. It really does help me feel better about doing these videos, and it helps these videos in and of itself. I never know how to say Arbutus. I used to say but us. Thanks for that. Arbutus, yeah. so, so Arbutus, I mean, that's funny. Arbutus. It kind of just, I'm chuckling because I'm thinking of Conshohocken. And if you have driven around in and or around Philadelphia, there are things and places that you see and you're like, how the hell do you say that? So Conshohocken is probably one of them. The Schuylkill is another. Oh man. But then there's an Indian tribe that would, I won't say that settled, but that was in Philadelphia. And I wish I could remember which Indian tribe it was, but that Indian tribe has I won't say a hold, but the names of certain places, Topahocken, Conshohocken, Wissahickon, there's more that I'm drawing a blank right now, but you look at it and you're like, how the hell do you say that? But you know what? So my cousin said Boston is the worst with their city names. So it's not Boston, it's Massachusetts. So you listen, my favorite is Worcester, okay? Worcester, okay, and Natick, okay? Those are two of my favorites from Massachusetts. Worcester and Natick. And so if you're in Boston, Worcester is out here and Natick is in the middle is in between Boston and Worcester. It's not, no, it's Worcester. Yeah. I couldn't pronounce almost anything near where I lived in Philly. And and what's funny is I'm a geography nerd, like seriously. I'm like, oh, have I been there? Have I not been there? I can it's crazy is I've watched YouTube videos of people driving different places and I'm like, I know exactly where they are. I've driven there. Like, yeah, it's bad that I know where people are. Nope, it's Worcester. Now there's Worcestershire sauce. But it's still Worcestershire. Worcester is the city. You know why I know that? Because there's a place in Worcester, Massachusetts, called Holy Cannolis. Chef's kiss. I would drive to Worcester to go get cannolis tomorrow if I was able to. As a friend, stopped in Boothwyn yesterday to get a sub on the way home from Philly. They probably got a hoagie. And I feel like I know the place that they stopped at because this place got some major hype from like the cheesesteak / hoagie Facebook page. Did I ever hit up Delisandro's? No, the better question is, when did I not go to Delisandro's? Yeah, exactly. Like Quentin said, Dash has a sticker there. Yeah. 5-5, bottom of the fifth. Oh, Angela, I don't know. So I feel like I want to say Delisandro's has been dethroned, and I was talking to a coworker who's this guy's one of my best friends who also grew up in Philly. Angelo's. If you haven't been to Angelo's, you are like, ooh, you don't know what to know. But the sticker that I put at Delisandro's in one of the last times I was there is still there. I'm getting I get pictures from people who spot it. Um Angelo's. Did you see my comment? Um oh gosh. Um did I see your comment? What was your comment? All right. Hustler. It is simply a cheesesteak, okay? If you put the word fillet, now listen, Hustler, I'm looking you in the eye. If you put the word Philly in front of cheesesteak, I'm not eating it. Period. Buzz says Angelo's hoagies are the best. I don't know, man. The hoagie factory to me, whew. And what's up with this sesame seeds on these buns, man? Get that. Nope, nope. Opario said he had to step outside. Geez, Opario, hope you're not on a plane. I've been up there going on 18 years. I haven't been up there in going on 18 years, yeah? Hudson said, I know from the last live I was in, I just messing with you, bruh. My stance has not changed. There are soapboxes that, you want to poke the bear? You start talking about what's the best Philly cheesesteak. Nothing. No. If you put Philly in front of cheesesteak, it's not going to be a good cheesesteak. That is a hill I will definitely die upon with no issue, no concern. Won't say instantly, but yes, Amoroso rolls do not have seeds. Oh goodness, what Angelo's? Oh my goodness! Oh wow! I have yet to have an Angelo's cheesesteak, but I feel like I'm gonna talk to my manager is, again, he's a really good friend of mine who grew up in Philly, and he was telling me that he might be doing the cheesesteak run on Saturday. And I'm like, ooh. But I'm like, I need to make a run to Philly. And we'll go to Philly, and I say we. My wife and I might go to Philly just to go to the Reading Terminal Market, have breakfast, turn around and come home. Go to Reading Terminal Market, get some seasonings, coffee, some bagels, turn around and come home. Bruh. It's an hour and a half ride. It's not that bad. Oh, hog. You are wrong, and I'm not reading that out loud at all. I got my blood boiling. Oh my god, I'm hot. Ah. Sheesh. He gonna talk about a place in Atlantic City. Watch. driving the EV, it doesn't cost me anything except for tolls. I mean, that's not fancy. Trust me. And the breakfast is not fancy either. Martin's buns or brioche bun for a brisket sandwich. No sesame seeds. Martin's. I won't say every time. Martin's. Quentin, I mean, you're more than welcome. Number 2.
Yes.
You don't have any games this weekend, right?
Baseball?
Baseball, soccer.
No. The regional game.
What? Regional game.
I think I made the regional team.
What, like an all-star team? Bruh, like, if I hadn't said anything to you right now, you would have not said anything.
No, it's not confirmed yet because we gotta wait until Patterson season's over, and then they're gonna. But the guy from BCPS soccer and Maryland's high school soccer texted me and was like, "Hey, this is on the third, blah 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 blah. What's your name? What's your phone number? We're looking at you for the regional team." And I was like, "Oh yeah,
For regional soccer.
yeah."
Dude, I need you to sit your ass down.
It's not like a league. It's gonna be first team all region, second team all region. They play each other. I wear my Dunbar stuff before our game, and I think we might have a couple practices.
You wear your high school stuff.
Yeah. Oh my bad. I wear my high school stuff, and then we play, and then it's like a fun little event.
When is it supposed to happen?
I don't know. I still haven't officially made the team. That's
That's
why I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything because you never say anything.
No, I say stuff. I didn't make the team yet, so it's no point in me saying anything yet.
God, I'm just so I'm happy you're doing what you're doing, and you're listen. Taste Hustler number 2 is a 3-letter sports athlete. So meaning he plays a fall sport, a winter sport, and a summer sport throughout his high school. This is second year or third year that you've done 3.
Second year I've done 3 sports.
Bruh. But that means I don't get any break. I don't get any rest. Every damn couple days there's a game. Every couple days there's a match. Every couple days there's a something.
And tell them why. It's just because I don't like getting out of condition and getting back into condition. I'd rather just keep playing the sport to stay in condition and to stay strong.
I get that, but we can condition and stay strong by going to the gym. Just almost say you and I, but we can go.
Excuse me. And it's a different type of athletic condition because I'm not going to use my facilities at my school.
The batting cage, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Burks was talking about the batting cage.
Yeah, the batting cage is nice.
But he was funny. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to get it blah, blah, blah set up. He's like, yeah, I'm going to have to try to keep them out. I said, I know. If I know my son, he's going to be like, can I get the keys to the batting cage?
I asked him, would he make me a key? And he was like, I don't know if I can. Because you wouldn't leave it.
I said to him, I mean, literally so it wasn't yesterday's game, it was the day before, or game before. I said, Burks, he's going to come to you at some random times and be like, hey, can I get the key? I said, but you know what? He gets it honestly from me. He does. I said, because that's some stuff I would do. Anyway, all right. 2 hours for breakfast. He says y'all fancy. Quentin, no, it's not that we're fancy. It's just, boom. Plainfield, New Jersey, best cheesesteak, whatever. Until the EV charging station contract runs out. Yep, that's exactly it, Russ. We out here. Okay, going everywhere. Speaking of not fancy breakfast, I ain't been to Double T's in a minute. Hey, you need to let me know. Angela said, congratulations.
Thank you.
Quentin said, taste on number 2 is my hero. No, he's not.
Thank you.
He said, thank you, Quentin. Shade Tree, what up? He said, howdy, folks. Best part of Jersey is 95 South or North. You're right, to go through it to get out of Jersey. Don't you love the old boy? By the way, Dad, I do not love the old boy, by the ways. I do not. Also says he was going to tell you the morning of. Jeez. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Because I have gotten, I don't even get the notification the morning of. I get the, it's 1:15. I have the 3:45 game. Are you going to be there? It's 1:30, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, yes, I don't have anything to do this afternoon. Oh, by the way, I have a game today. Hustler says, welcome to my world. Bruh. Listen, my son, Taste Hustle number 2 is a senior. This has been my world for 4 years now. 4 years.
What about baseball, basketball before then, and all our Sundays?
But no. I'm saying so my wife came, she snuck downstairs and came through. It's the last minute game notifications have been for 4 years. In elementary school, that's my, I'm about to say that's my banana. I see there's another one. Oh, okay. All right. What's that there?
Brisket and bananas. What? I'm hungry.
Where'd brisket come from?
I don't know. It was in a bag.
Oh, okay. I know. that. Wait. Can I get a piece of that brisket? Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. Why is there so much moisture down there?
So it can stay dry when I microwave it.
Stay moist, you mean?
I mean,
not be
yeah,
dry?
you know what I'm saying. Because you told me this was the lean stuff. You know, I don't do the lean stuff.
Oh, there's the lean.
Yeah, I don't do that. And it's not jus.
Jus. Just jus.
I know. Ah, jus.
All right. Angela said her weekends are filled with Girl Scouts. Cheesesteak dreaming. Around the road trip you were thinking, yeah. See y'all later. El Barrio. Adios. Que tenga un buena noche. Angela works. I'm in Georgia this weekend for a wedding. But I'm down next weekend and hit up Philly for some food. Angela, yo, texting my parents, either one of them is an adventure. Let me just put that out there. She said, texted your mom and said, trying to get her to, and she said, who's trying to? I have 3 boys, believe me, I know. My daughter told me on a Friday morning that she had a theater thing on a college in Pittsburgh Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Oh, goodness. Oh, man, damn. That's look, I'm thinking for you, that's probably like a 6 or 7 hour ride. And at 7 a.m.? Whoa. Oh, it said 6. Look, like I said, 6 to 7 hours. Nailed it. goodness, y'all funny. That is rough. I mean, finding out the evening before that you need to take a 6 hour drive. Buddy. Steven says he's back. So, can we just take a moment and wish Jacqueline, who is I want to say the half of the namesake of the Steven and Jacqueline channel, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Of course, her birthday was a week ago now, almost a week ago. What? Yeah. Wish her a happy birthday. What college in Pittsburgh? There's University of Pitt. There's Duquesne. What else is in Pitt? Sorry, Pittsburgh. I used to go to Pittsburgh regularly. I had an ex-girlfriend that went to Pitt, so I used to spend a stupid amount of time and money and energy and gas and all types of stuff going to Pittsburgh. Victor says, I'm curious about how the fall colors are this year with the crazy heat you're having. So the fall colors are the colors on the leaves are not determined or I won't say dissuaded, but the shortness of the days actually is what determines, but what brings on the color change of the leaves, not the heat or the cold. Russ said, I was like, I got to go to sleep. Like now. Russ, so here's my thing, right? They were like, I need to go to boom, boom, boom. And you're like, all right, well, let me see how far away it is. And when I look how far away it is, it's like, all right, just like you said, I got to go to sleep like now. And they're like, yeah, And they'll be up like just until you need to leave. And they get in the car and go right to sleep. And you're like, driving down the road. And they get to the destination. And they're like, oh, wow, we're here. It was so fast. And you're like, now you're holding up both of your eyes to try to stay awake because you've been up for X number of hours and driven X number of hours. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so well rested. Everything is so. And then not only did you get them there and you have to be present for the event, you now have to drive them home. Oh, Russ, I understand. I understand. Angela said Slippery Rock. Yeah, buddy. Steven said, thank you. I will pass along the greetings. Buzz says the World Series is lit right now. Man, LA just tied 5-5 in the 6th. But when it slows down, it slows down. My youngest is about to graduate, so I'm not sure what we're about to do. You're about to celebrate. That's what you're about to do, Sean. Jimmy said, hope it was a tasty birthday. You know, it's funny, Jimmy. I commented. I sent a message to Steven. I said, Steven, please tell Jacqueline I said happy birthday, and I hope her cake was so tasty. All that driving to Pittsburgh to date and married. Yo, listen. Angela said, all that driving to Pittsburgh to date and marry a girl from down the street. Man, listen. Okay. You don't know what you don't know while you're going through what you're going through. Russ said exactly what happened. I know what happened, Russ, because I've been there. Steven said, Brother Jimmy, it was this thing heavy on my pockets too. Yeah. Bruh. First love, what up, Marlon? He says, hey, yo, Dash and Fan. Man, I am. We are an hour and 16 minutes in. And I'm like, I gotta find something to eat. Angela said, hey, Marlon. Jimmy, or Cover Stuff said, Marlon. Quinn said, Marlon. It never gets old. Better off just drive her or to the Browns Wharf and spending it money on rib and plaster and lobster stew and sir. She. Quinn said, I'm shocked you lasted an hour. That clear must still be in that cup. Nope. Hog says he's eating hog head cheese. Dang. I mean, I am. There was a. So I don't say it's funny. So this past weekend I had a few briskets I had to cook, and I cut a little bit of brisket, and I said, hey, you know, this will be for us because the order was for 15 pounds of brisket, and I had more than 15 pounds of brisket. I have some chicken in the refrigerator, but I am hungry, and I'm about to make something. Who eats breakfast for dinner? I sure do. Oh, man. Hot sausage. But I think I'm about to make some hot sausage. I need to turn off the alarm so I can open up the door. 1:18. An hour and 18 minutes.
Your home is now disarmed. Ready to arm.
Your home is now disarmed. Alright. Do. Drop my phone. Ah! I dropped it. Okay. Russ said he's eating Captain Crunch. Was that Russ? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Terry said he's eating Captain Crunch. Angela said, I love breakfast for dinner. Jimmy, you said it. That means we're getting older faster, too. Yeah. Marlon to Angela, what's your breakfast? Tomatoes? Android down. Yes, indeed. Nope. Pancakes, grits, eggs. I made breakfast for dinner last night. I did drop you. I did. It was not intentional, though. All right, so I got some beef hot sausage. We are going outside. Since taste tester number 2 is still up, I know he's gonna be like, can I have some? All right. show you. Oh, there we go. You guys can't really see it, but there are pellets in the cooker. Close that. Turn on. Fixing. I don't have a Rectech. I have a Traeger. Road trip right outside. That's what that is. Let me go turn on. Oh, look at that light right there. Let me go turn on the lights on the side of the house. Mini road trip. Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm gonna put a shirt on since I'm going outside now with the light. I need my knife. Where is it? I have a knife. Don't make me have to cut you. All right. So we are outside. Look, I got these knives. I got these lights installed, and when I say you can see everything, look. Ooh, look how much light there is now. See all the, say, detritus, but you can see everything. Mini road trip, best kind. Corner holiest. See the screen. Number 10, raising your barbecue. Oh yeah, Jimmy. Was that a Tesla parked on the street? No, there's no. I don't think that's a Tesla. I can't see it, honestly. No, that looks like a Prius, honestly. Like, my, so that's Tesla's number 3's truck. There, I think that's a, I don't know if that's a Prius. I'm waiting for the smoke to dissipate and the fire to come through. I think that's a Prius. And that's a Ford Focus, and yeah. But can we talk about how much light there is on the side of my house now? What? Hold up. Y'all want to see Evie? Say, hey Evie. All right. Ooh. All right. So the fire is rolling. Now that the fire rolls, we're gonna turn the heat all the way up. And beef hot sausages. So we'll stick those on a grate, and let's see. We can pop these apart. 1, 2, 3. All right, so they're centered on the grate. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes on my watch, and we'll be back out here. Actually, I'm just going to stay out here. I'm just going to sit at the front of the house, and we'll talk. I want to say, yeah, we'll sit in the front of the house and turn out the lights here. Boom. Let's set timer for 10 minutes. So I can turn them. Oh, my wife left me brisket. There's a couple pieces of brisket here where I was sitting. Nope. Such a beautiful night. All right. Oh boy. So we're sitting outside and I could deal with Dash's road trips as long as he's walking. Well, thanks, Marlon. I appreciate that. Another stained glass over the door thingy. Hey. Oh, man. I also said I need light so bad. That's like I got that Cybertruck money. No, Dash does not have Cybertruck money. Dash has a cyber funk. I don't know what I have. I definitely don't have Cybertruck money. Luckily, the wings are thawed in the fridge. What's the range on the EV? My EV? Unfortunately, I drive too fast. So, on 100%, I might get 150 miles. But I'm okay with that. Because I'm hopping, and I'm going to say skipping. But I'm driving in a hurry to the next charger. Which is fine. But I'm trying to get this brisket. I'm about to use this container. That one. I put my hot sausage in and I'm cooking. Dash, I was a horticulture major in college. You got it right about the hours of daylight, but the amount of water, rain, or lack thereof. Heat do have an effect on how fall leaves. Also, okay. Russia, all good. I'm nervous. I'm getting the pig in a blanket vibes when you're stabbing them. Laura's here. Oh boy. Laura says, "Hey Dash, and all happy Halloween Eve." Yes. Russ said, "Mrs. Dash, you're the best." Is a corn dog the same as a pig in a blanket? No, because a corn dog is fried. A pig in a blanket is not. And Quentin said, "No yawns to report." Thank you, Quentin. I rock the shit out of this Cybertruck. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm not brisket coot. Cybertruck is ugly. Oh man. So we're gonna sit out here. I won't say I wish I had. I have a cigar that I say want to, need to. Louis Leo says, what's fair markup on barbecue meats for catering? So I usually charge 3 times the cost of the meats. And then I'll round up or down. Excuse me. Victor said doctor appointment tomorrow. I'm off the bed. Well, Victor, good night, man. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you. So, Louis, the only thing is you gotta remember that. So, what meats are you cooking or catering? Because that will have that will determine what I won't say markup, but what the cost should be. All right, we're at 1 hour and 31 minutes. I have a cigar that I want to smoke. So we're going to Philly for food. I'll run a Rivian. Bruh. Ooh, Quentin. Oh, dog, do not threaten me with a good time. I don't think you need to rent a Rivian. I mean, if you don't mind, we could take the ID4. Not this weekend. Maybe, I want to say maybe next weekend. I don't have anything on the books next weekend. You give me what, $20, $25 for tolls, and I'll take care of the charging. So Laura says, damn, I got my cigars. And that there, I thought, Angela says, I gotta go to Philly this weekend. For what? What you going up there for? Text me. You don't need to post it in a public forum. You threaten me with a good time first. But that's the thing, man. I'm not trying to have you rent a Rivian, though I would love to hang out in a Rivian just to see how it is. I don't know, like I have some brisket juice with some barbecue sauce. I think we're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna let it be. I'm gonna go get, like I said, I got a cigar burning a hole in my pocket. I should have left y'all outside. It would have been easier. All right, y'all sit right there. Two-thirds of the doors in my house open. Got the side door open that I just went out, and the front door is open. All right. I did pick up the cigar. All right. Oh boy. All right. I'll say, Angela, I saw your message, but I will read your message in a little bit. Okay. This is a apple pie moonshine infused cigar. I do have a cigar cutter. I don't know where it is. So we're just going to take a knife . All right. So I set a timer for 10 minutes, and it's been 10 minutes. So I'm gonna reset the 10-minute timer, and of course, wait, let's see. Nope. I can see it, of course, because I had the light, but it's not showing up on the camera. I'm turning the sausage right now. All right, let's get back out to where the light is. So this is a apple pie moonshine infused cigar. We went to I don't even know what it was, but we went to a thing a few weeks ago, and I was like, I'm gonna get a cigar. Let's see. Buzz said he doesn't drive but a few miles a day. Quinn says it's a perfect excuse to rent a Vivian. He got posted up right by the liquor, yeah. Do you use the helmet? Oh boy. I wish I could set you guys up on something out here. I have to hold the phone. So at the 20-minute mark, I will get my sausage off the smoker. I might actually go inside and turn the light on so you guys can see. I won't drop you, Laura. I wish I could show you. So I have there's a loop on the back of my phone. I have you in my hands, or I would say currently. There you go. Look at that. I'll hold you up. Shout out to the cigar aficionados. So how long is a cigar? I don't know. It might take me 15 minutes to smoke on this. I'm no cigar aficionado. I did not drop the cupcake, but I dropped you guys. You are absolutely correct, Russ. I had 05 Hemi and traded it for a 09 47. Nice. Buzz says, at least you got lights. A damn storm tore my lights, my setup to hell a few weeks ago. No, how is it? Oh, how is the cigar? It doesn't taste like much. Again, I'm no cigar aficionado. This, like, oh, this is super real. I don't have my glasses on, so. Like I said, I'm not a cigar aficionado, and I mean this bit of ash. it's weird because it just tastes like a, it said like a bland cigar, but I can taste a little bit of the moonshine or whatever they were trying to infuse in this. Quentin said, Subaru's not me. Man, I thought it was a big blunt. No, it's not a blunt. I mean, I couldn't tell you what kind of cigar this is. But, Marlon, I do have I have a Fat Bottom Betty. And there's another one. I couldn't tell you. Like something about a Rosarita or a Rosa or something like that. I have a friend that he smokes these Fat Bottom Betties, and he let me try one, and I was like, oh man, this actually tastes pretty good. It was a sweet cigar. Like the wrapper was sweet. And so I bought one the other day, and I haven't smoked it yet. Again, I'm no cigar aficionado, but I don't know. I could definitely see why people enjoy this. It's just sitting out, doing something. So this cigar is probably 2 or 3 weeks old, and I left it in the packaging, but in the bag that it was in. But it feels like it's a little dried out, just like holding on to it. Whew. We're gonna see how big of an ash I can get for the hot sausage is done. All right, so if you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey Quentin, did you hear? I got this long sleeve t-shirt today. I ordered it off of Teespring or from Teespring, and it fit me fine. Oof. How am I doing, Marlon, with my ash there? There's a couple cars up the street there. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, I hear somebody over there. I need to go. Or I should turn off the light on my porch. Motorcycle. It don't make sense. If you can hear the conversation I'm hearing, it's kind of one-sided. So aside from Marlon, does anybody else smoke cigars? Like I said, I'm no aficionado. I feel like I'm about to put this out and finish smoking on it a little later. flying down my street. At least they stopped at the stop sign there. Alright. My second 10-minute timer is up. I'm gonna knock the ash off of this. Alright, let's check this sausage. I'm gonna put you guys down and then turn the light on over on the side of the house so you can see what I see. Aziz, light. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see now. Alright, so we are almost done. This is, keep some tongs on the side. Roll those over. Roll them over. Roll them over. Oh yeah. Pull these up a little bit so you guys can see. Alright. I'm gonna let that go for another 2 or 3 minutes, even though they are pretty done. So I have a cigar to finish. But let's timer, stop that. We're gonna go 3 minutes. All right. So my cigar didn't go out, which is good. Oh. There's the second car. It's like, what are you doing? Go ahead, keep it moving. They're just sitting there. Oh, that's the Subaru heading back. Alright, so I know I have a couple pieces of bread in the house, but I'm gonna eat this sausage as just, I don't say raw dog, but I might add a little barbecue sauce to this bowl, kind of cut the sausage up into smaller pieces. And we're gonna go to town. All right, so there are 19 of you guys still hanging on with me. Do you have any cigar suggestions? Like I said, I'm not a cigar aficionado. But I don't know. I feel like that just seems like the natural progression. Barbecue, moonshine, or bourbon / whiskey, and cigars. Tomorrow's video is going to be me cooking some hot sausage. Like I said, cooking hot sausage on the Lone Star pellet cabinet. See how much time is left on my timer. Oh. 2 or 3 seconds. So I'm gonna put out this cigar, and I will finish it at a later date. All right, cigars out. Nope. I thought it was out. I'll pick that up later. And get in the trash. And more hot sausage. So I'm gonna leave the cigar on the edge of the table, just because. Let's turn the smoke off. Look at that. Ooh, ooh. Then it's dropping right to the bowl here. Trash. All right. Turn off the lights. Close the door. I'm gonna set you guys back up in the cell phone holder. I have to turn out the lights at the front of the house. I'll be right back. All right. Ooh. Okay. So I have my hot sausage here, and I'm gonna cut up my hot sausage. I don't say bite-sized pieces, but now these are not the hot sausage that you will see tomorrow in tomorrow's video. These are the Parks hot sausage that I got, let's see, a few months ago. These hot sausage taste better than the ones that I cooked in tomorrow's video. And these are beef hot sausage. I'll let these, I'll say, cool for a second, but Ooh, ooh. Park's hot sausage actually has some flavor and they're hot. All right, so there are a few of you guys still on. You might have any decent cooks coming up. I'm gonna have a bottle of the Rudy's barbecue sauce. Well, I was gonna say sprinkle a little bit. Come on. Just drizzle a little over top of the hot sausage. I won't say random, but I'll say in case. But if you didn't see or hear, Grumpus actually had a heart attack on October 15th. And I saw he posted a video, an update on his health. So if you haven't already, please head out to Grumpus's channel. Check out his latest video or two about the status of his health. And, you know, like, keep him in your thoughts. And if you are so inclined, your prayers. Definitely a solid dude. And wish him nothing but the best. These. So, let's see here. If you guys are still here, that is the video for tomorrow. Why am I not seeing the comments here? All right. Now, my comments were stuck. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Jimmy said he's got a bounce. Buzz said I remind him of Clint Eastwood. Yeah, I turned off the alarm. All right, so oh my gosh, I'm sitting here. I was my comments were stuck. I gotta go back quite a ways. Oh my goodness. My comments were stuck. Holy crap. Alright, now I gotta eat my sausage and gotta read back the comments. Laura says her Philly blend's great. Has an awesome scent, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and berry blend. What other cons? Hustle says I love a Crazy Alice. All right. Fat Bottom is a sweet infused cigar. Yep. I love to have it coming because he gets to pull my Dutchman's with the fifth wheel. All right. Ash looking good. Thank you, Marlon. Is that shirt same size as your normal shirt you got? From Teespring, yes. Wherever we got them, there's people 747 over here yelling, yeah. Word said I love the smell but can't stop inhaling, so I get sick. Now I just enjoy secondhand smoke when around others. Marlon said smoking the Black and Mild is not a cigar. It says cigar on the box. Hustler said, although I haven't smoked in 53 days, starting this eating right and exercising nonsense so I can die healthier. Oh, right? I get that one. I felt that one. Buzz says, make sure you put it in a Ziploc bag dash if no humidor. Usually. Once lit, if not, it'll dry out. I'll probably take care of it tomorrow morning. I have those hot dogs. No, these are actually hot sausage, like actual hot sausage. They have good flavor and a little spicy. Marlon told Glenn to stop getting cigars from 7-Eleven. Wood tip Black and Mild from Walgreens because you fancy is my suggestion. E.H. Taylor, the bourbon has a great smelling cigar. James Hetfield from Metallica has a good one. And Romeo and Juliet is good. All right, worst. So I've had Romeo and Julietas. Never had an E.H. Taylor cigar. Though I do enjoy E.H. Taylor bourbon. Sean said he's always wanted to get into cigars. No, Sean, you don't. Sean, I know the other hobbies you're into, and let me just tell you now. Leave it alone. I was like, I cannot smoke a day old cigar. Huh? Laura should love Cubans. I had an Alberta. Were awesome. Sitting there watching you sit on that porch, analyze every coming by brings you back some memories, good and bad. Bro, you need to get up with me one day. Is your email on your page? Yes. The email is md steel drum smokers at gmail.com. Look, man, I'm sitting outside. I'm gonna watch what's going on. I turned the alarm off already. Russ. But since you remind me of Clint Eastwood sitting on his porch, maybe I'll just go out and finish a cigar. Honestly. I'm saying, I ain't got nothing else to do. I finished my drink. I finished my sausage. Jimmy says he's going to bed. I know I'm about 10 minutes behind on the comment, so cut me some slack. Hustle said, I'm a Macanudo guy. Romeo and Julietas are always nice as well as Cohibas. But I find cigars are just like wines. It's all about preference. Really, I've had $40 bottles that I like better than $300 bottles. Jeez, yes indeed. This is 24 watching with 27 likes. Nice. Just getting in the mindset for Thanksgiving. Hustle said he liked it twice. Thanks. I'm gonna go get some water in a second. Now the queso dip with the Velveeta cheese and sausage. I'm thinking of using that as a cheese for my mac and cheese this year. I've had several heart attacks. Oof. He had a heart attack, Buzz. He posted basically saying thank you to everyone who reached out. All right, also, he's going through some things. If you're not in contact, yes. Android phone problems. You froze a bit while you were outside. It was said that the Android doesn't like to be more air. No, you know what it is I have my Wi-Fi on. I'm gonna turn my Wi-Fi off. So, my wife left me half a banana, a couple of pieces of brisket, and so I'm gonna finish the banana. BANANAS. I guess it's kind of fitting since I had the banana pudding earlier, or banana pudding cupcake, and I'm gonna go finish the cigar. My battery life, 21%. I don't know. It might crap us out, but we're gonna try. All right, I'm gonna turn and close both the doors. All right, we're gonna go out the front, turn the light back on. Front door. Oof. All right, give me a second. Make it. I can go get it. I go with my lighter. There it is. Getting old sucks. Whew, buddy. Buzz, so what do you think Philly gonna do on Sunday? They better win. Huh. Yeah, the good natural sugar is much better than all the processed stuff. Buzz, I guess I am. Russ said I declare myself as brittle. What does that even mean? I declare myself as brittle. Mm. All right. Now I feel like it's lit. Oh. Yeah, Russ. He says he's a stiff. Sure enough, I feel the same way. Buzz said I'm feeling that way too. Going into Met Stadium. Mm. Oh, boy. This. So, I feel like I get cigars. I won't say every now and again, but more so when I'm on vacation. And I don't know. This one isn't doing it very much for me. The Music Performance Academy says, how do you do a barbecue pop-up stand? So, I don't do pop-ups because of where I live and where I cook in Maryland. Doing pop-up stuff, I won't say it's not, to me it's not where it's at. I usually find someone that says, hey, can you come and do a catered event for me? To me, a pop-up would be like I'm setting up on the side of the road, or I'm setting up at a gas station, or I'm setting up somewhere else. But like pop-ups, you can find a parking lot or something like that, and it depends on where you are geographically. So, Music Performance Academy, where do you live? Russ said, when I was a kid, we didn't have AC, so windows were open all summer. This brings me back to this sound of the highway tonight. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't live on a major thoroughfare, but there's definitely cars driving past my house, and I'm in the front of the house. Buzz says, it looks like the Dodgers are going to take the series. Who cares? The Phillies are out. So that's all I'm going to say. That's all I cared about. I'm not even watching. at this point. Music Performance Academy says, do you have to have your kitchen certified to cater? So I have a Serve Safe certification. And there are some different things that I'm sure I need to have that I probably don't. Again, Maryland is a little funny. So Russ said trucks using the Jake brake. I loved it. Music Performance Academy says, Houston, you are in Texas. Texas is, I want to say, one of the easiest places to set up and to start doing barbecue. For sure. Look, Angela said pop-ups in Baltimore leads you to getting popped. Exactly. In Maryland, it is a lot different than in other places where it's much easier to set up a on the side of the road stand pop-up, if you will, because Maryland, this is what Maryland does. Maryland has their hand out, and you have to pay for everything. And I can't afford some of the things that Maryland wants me to do. Where says all I care is the Yankees lose. Quentin said, I agree. Did I see the new Woo Retro Nikes? So I think I did. I saw an ad on Instagram. I'm not a real big sneakerhead, so I'm telling you, I've been, for the past probably 2-3 years, I've rocked almost nothing but Crocs and Timbs. I have a specific set of Timbs or pair of Timbs that I buy. I buy one pair a year, and then next year I turn them into my around the house Timbs. Washing car boots. I mean, yeah, I'm not a real big sneakerhead. Thank you for the feedback. I'm trying to get into the catering business, but don't know where to start on licenses. So here's my thing, Music Performance Academy. Get your food out there. Get the people wanting your food first, in my opinion, to make sure that you have a viable, I won't say business, but to make sure that what you're cooking is what people want. And then as people start to want and do different things, that's when you can get them or get to the point where you can say, okay, what do I need at next? Or what are my next steps? That's exactly it. Russ says there's a rent a kitchen half a block from my house, so you can say you operate out of a commercial kitchen. So Russ, I think I've told you this before, where people who operate on food trucks in my area, if they're operating the food truck and they have it, the jurisdiction in Baltimore City, they will rent a commercial kitchen in Baltimore County. And what ends up happening is the people who are doing the health inspections and things like that won't go to one or the other. So if you're set up in Baltimore County, you have your kitchen in Baltimore City, and or vice versa. So that there's different, I won't say jurisdictions, but there's different organizations and they don't talk to each other. But it says, bro, I'm a Butters guy, but I'm thinking the new Woo Retros over the Burgundy and Fond. Burgundy and... Ooh. I don't know. I haven't had that much to drink. I can't interpret what you're saying there. I got the first part. He said, I'm a Butters guy. So I'm not a Butters guy. Like I do too much, and I've been to scuff my boots and stained them. I need just the black, not the chuggers, but I can't even think of the name of them. But yeah, is it better to get your kitchen certified by the state or get a certified food truck or trailer? Music, so Performance Academy. That's gonna be. I'm just gonna I don't say TPMA, but PMA for music, or MPA for Music Performance Academy. That's going to be a thing for where you are. Like I can't tell you what's going to be better. You might get someone in Houston that's like, you know what it is, go ahead and do what you got to do. Versus, again, I know there's a difference between states, and Maryland is not as easy. Worst Barbecue says your local jurisdiction determines that. Exactly. You have to figure out what. I want to say I inhaled a little bit, but it went the wrong way. A little bit of that smoke there. Take that thing to the end dash, Joe Rogan style. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no aficionado, but oh man, whew. The moonshine, it's got me feeling some type of way. But we gonna see. All right, my phone is at 15%, so we gonna see if I can outlast my charge. At least the smoke is not burning back, right back at me. How many kids do you have for trick or treat? Laura, I'll take 2, but for sure I have taste tester number 3, and then one of her best friend usually comes with us to go trick or treating, and we'll usually hang out. But the good thing is, I won't say I sit and walk around, but I walk around and kind of, all right, go ahead to that house. All right, go ahead to that house. Do this. Go ahead, do that. And I just walk around with them, and usually I have do some 12-ounce curls or. So yeah, I feel you on my bourbon and beer all the way. Right now, cooking wings for Wendy. It reminds me I need to get candy tomorrow after work. Yeah. Laura said to my house, no. So unfortunately, I turn the lights out, and I don't give out candy because there's not many kids that come around to my house, and it's like my wife would be sitting here at the house, and she might get 3 or 5 kids that come through. MPA says, appreciate all the tips. What would be your advice for the first starting out your catering business? Again, my advice is going to be get people interested in your food. Get people to want to buy your food. Because I won't say no sense in starting a catering business if you don't have the people that are going to be willing to buy it. First time ever handing out candy. He said, I'm excited. Russ said, it'll wear off. Sure enough, just like going trick-or-treating with your kids wears off. Like, oh my gosh. Oof. My mom and dad years ago used to get over 400. Holy cow, Laura. Wow. Susie said music performance, go to your county website and they should have some information for you. Food truck gives you the freedom to move around or roll up to a catering event. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. 400 kids? Good golly. So we've kind of not made it a priority to give out candy here at my house because of the fact that, I mean, literally the most, and we've been in this house for 20 years. The most kids that have stopped at our house was like 20. It's just the area I live in. I don't say kids don't walk around and go trick or treating. Really, the area where I'm going to go trick or treating is where a lot of the folks in this area go trick or treating. See, and that's one of the things I like worst. The area where I go to, the parents are, these people who are sitting out, they have bonfires going and shots are rolling and hey, here's go get yourself a beer, or the adults can take a full-size candy bar from having to deal with walking around with the kids. I mean, it's a great spot. It's a great spot, and this whole community comes together and does trick-or-treating, like, I won't say in the worst way, but they like decorate their houses and they decorate their doors, and it is a big event in this particular community. MPA says, should I stay away from wedding events? I've heard bad things. No. But I would say get your feet wet and doing other things before you start trying to do weddings. Just because weddings typically are, like, weddings tend to be a little more formal sometimes. But then again, as I think about it, you are in Texas, and they're like barbecue is the way to eat. So you might be able to set up a buffet and have people go through the buffet line and be cool. Laura said his dad, her dad used to do up bags. He would have laundry baskets full of bags. Jeez. I haven't seen anybody give out like a mixed bag of candy in years, like since maybe I was younger. Russ said he used to do a 2-lawn haunted house maze, and one year even snowed right before and collapsed the roof, but we mustered and succeeded. Nice. Weddings are not for the first timer. You're cooking for people's special day, and they'll want perfection more than likely. That's probably the horror stories you're hearing. I agree with that. With what Quentin is saying. That's what I'm saying. Do other things first. Like just get your feet wet. Learn how your cookers cook. Learn how to deal with time management. Learn how to deal with people who want things a certain way before you delve into a wedding. Just like Quentin said, a wedding is a special day. If you mess that up, you'll never hear the end of it, and that bride will, oh gosh, she will probably rip you a new one because you were doing your best, but there are times when your best just isn't good enough. All right, so Buzz says Wendy started doing this whole thing on Facebook saying, hey, we're selling plates, and people in our small town knew we did competition barbecue, and they're always sold and sell out, or our reputation for catering. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to build that client base up. Russ said he used to have a whole town lined up. He said, never again. Buzz says there's never perfection. No, I mean, you can come close. There are times when I mess stuff up. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie and say, oh, I'm perfect. 'Cause I'm not. I would only do weddings when you have enough experience to do experience that you could do it with a hangover. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily do it with a hangover. I mean, one, I try not to get hangovers. I try to drink plenty of water. Worst is good night Dash. Hey, good night to you too. Website and social media are definitely great ways to get the word out for plates. Yes, but you have to get the people to get on your page. Me, 10 years into doing barbecue, I don't have 10,000 people on my Instagram page. And I mean, not that I need 10,000 people, but I feel like that's a solid number. I think I'm at like 88 or 8,900 folks following me on Instagram currently. And I'm cool with that. Again, because I know that I don't have 100% of the things that I need for the state of Maryland. Oh, it's a Charger or Challenger. I can never tell the difference between them. Hey, Cornholius says good night. Russ says 7-6 Dodgers, top of the ninth, one out. All right, Russ. I mean, Russ, shouldn't he be rooting for I'll say the Yankees, but a New York team? We're getting there. We're almost finished with this thing. 2.5 hours. Hey, thank you guys so very much for hanging out. Oh, Russ said he's just posting the score. All right, I feel you there. Sorry for the shaky bits. I am holding my phone. We got 12% battery left. All right. Where's Marlon? Marlon, you still here? I'm wondering how I'm doing with my cigar here. Just tech her in to rent 2 weeks. I guess it's not about. Dude, you can ride in the ID4, man. We don't have to rent anything. You don't have to spend any extra money. I mean, and that's also 2 weeks away. Who knows what I'll be doing in 2 weeks? Go Yanks. Me, October. Come on, number 44. Love your content. Keep grinding, bro. Thank you very much, man. I like. It is a grind for sure. And, you know, I've been posting videos on YouTube for a long time. So there are times when I'm like, there's no way anyone wants to see this. I've posted this half a dozen times already. Me cooking the same exact thing. Because my menu is limited for a reason. Like, I don't cook any and everything under the sun. Susie says, to have people try your barbecue, you may need to wrap up some sandwiches and take them to the school, fire department, police department, just to say thank you, and to people who put out, give them your business cards. For sure. I am a big proponent of business cards. And then when you hand someone a business card, you don't hand them one. You hand them at least 3. 1 for them to keep and 2 for them to pass on to other people. And, you know, one of the things I do, I'm a people person. So, like the other day, I was charging my car, right? Actually, I'm trying to think if it was the same day I did a live. It wasn't the same day I did the last live last week. But I went to, it's a Harris Teeter, and inside the Harris Teeter they have a place called the Cellar where they sell beer and wine. So I go in there and I'm talking to, there were 4 people who were sitting at the bar. One bartender, one person who was a security guard, and then 2 other people who were just there. And I mean, I spoke to all 4 of them, told all 4 of them about my business. Mind you, I was really only talking to one person, but I spoke to all 4 of them. Let's put it that way. And not only did I remember each of their names, they were like, oh man, this is great. I handed out stickers. I didn't have any business cards. Well, my business cards were in a different place than they normally are, in my pocket on my pants. So I couldn't give them business cards, but I gave them stickers. And then one girl went out to my website. Hey.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm smoking a cigar and. All right, good night. Taste test number 2 came outside. But I was able to remember all their names, talk to all of them, tell them all about my business, and 2 of the 4 were like excited about, oh, hey, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna do something with you. Hey, let me know. Steven, take care, sir. He can't make it this weekend anyway. Yeah, I know. Susie said, you may have to spend some cash until you get a vendor spot in the event where people will pay. Yeah. Nice, Steven, for sure. Bro, me finding your videos helped me out a lot. Well, thank you. Yeah, the type of content I've been looking for the catering business. That's what's up. No, that was taste test number 2. Mrs. Dash is asleep. I know. It's way too late for her to be awake. I'm not in trouble. I didn't expect them to pop out the door. So, I'm not in trouble. I do what I want. All right. I think I'm just about done with this. Okay. I'm gonna have to clean up the porch tomorrow. Sweep out here. I'll put some ash on the porch. All right. Whew. All right. Trying to make sure there's no ash gonna start a fire. Doing my perfect view. Yeah. Sister says different. I'll have a good night. Yeah. All right. So we're at 2 hours and 39 minutes. Goodness. It's good enough for me. It's been a crazy week. Wednesday that passed last Friday. We're just dealing with why I'm making her wet. Oh. Nah, it was no bird. I don't know what you're talking about, Quentin. All right, Angela says good night, yo. Yes, indeed. I am back in my spot, and I'm gonna end this soon. Whew. Freaking arm is tired from holding up my phone. When are your live streams? Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna plug my phone back in. Susie says good night, Angela. Yeah, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern are when I do my live streams. Yeah, I'm tired. I am about to go to sleep. At this point, when I finish my live streams, I don't actually go up to bed. I crash on the couch just because I typically will have my phone on sometimes. Oh, here's my charger. Boom. I charge my phone on the couch and go to sleep to something on YouTube. Oh, this weekend I think we changed the clocks back. No way! It's not this weekend, is it? Oh, it might be this weekend. It is around Halloween. Dang. Ah, daylight savings sucks. MPA says I'll make a note of that. MPA, what is your name? What time you waking up? 5:30 tomorrow, Quentin. My alarm goes off at 5:30. I might not get up until 5:55 though. I have I won't say a do or die alarm, but if I'm like, nah, I don't need to get up yet, my 5:55 alarm is the alarm before I'm like, all right, I gotta put my feet on the floor because I need to log on at 6 a.m. So tomorrow, and actually have some stuff I need to do tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be up. I'm not one to sleep in, even on the weekends. Tampa is my guitar channel, but my name is Johnny. All right, Johnny. TMPA is my guitar channel. Let's see. TMPA. The voice of Texas law enforcement. Focused on all right. I'll have to check you out. I think I found your channel. I'll definitely check that out. I haven't left up. Love is Blind DC reunion. It's on Netflix. Found all of the 80s, 90s shows on YouTube. Hit me up if you want to send it to. So it's funny. The missus has been watching Love is Blind. I actually watched it with her for a little while, and I hate that she starts watching the show, and then I get into it, and I'm like, ooh, I'll start talking about this person and that person. And I don't know these people's names or anything, but I just find it kind of funny. Laura says good night. Take care. Bye for now. All enjoy the night. Buzz says all good, bruh. Like I said, I'll be emailing you. We get along, and NBL a cool one. NBL a cool one? Are you actually going to do some work in the morning? Yes, I do actually work, Quentin, at times. So tomorrow is antivirus update day. So I have to update the antivirus. So I'll probably go out and get the new definitions. I probably do that right after I get home from dropping Taste Tester number 3 off of school. Drop the antivirus definitions, the new definitions on each of the servers, and then run a batch script to update the servers. This is Windows problems. On that note, I'm going to bid you adieu. MPA says I have a music guitar channel and teach others. Give me guitar. My channel is Music Performance Academy. All right, so TMPA. This probably isn't you then. MEUPERFORMANCE. The Music Performance Academy. Essentials Drumming. All right, now I think I found your channel. I mean, is it you and a guitar, Johnny? Oh yeah, look, this says something about with Jim. Don't mess with Jim Croce. Let's see. Let's unmute.
One familiar song. It's really old, but it's kind of got that shuffle and eat. going on. This is kind of my own version. It doesn't stick exactly to his, but it's pretty straightforward. So let's go get into it. This is don't mess around with Jim. I'll get this thing up. You know, we'll get a shot. Here we go.
Don't mess around with Jim. Here.
Uptown got its hustlers, Bowery got its bums. 42nd Street got Big Jim Milwaukee. He's a bull shooting son of a gun. Yeah, he's big and dumb as a man can come, but he's stronger than a country horse. When the bad folks all get together at night, you know they all call Big Jim Boss.
Nice. All right, man. Hopefully I found the right channel this time. Music guitar channel. Yeah, check out Jim. The Music Performance Academy. All right, I'm going to copy that, and I think boom, we're going to paste that. Bam. Hopefully that's the right. I mean, go to channel. Yes, that is the correct channel. All right. Listen, I'm not a real big music guy. I'm not a real big guitar guy, and I'm not a real big country guy. But I mean, I support those who support me, and you know, we are a community. We help each other out. Let's put it that way. So with that being said, I'm going to go to bed because I gotta get up in the morning. I've had a long day today. Tomorrow's gonna be no different. Music guitar channel, but trying to get into catering as well. I mean, trust me, you know, you do different things. I mean, just like me, I do my barbecue and I do my catering, but I mean, I have a pew pew channel that I'm trying to get, I won't say off the ground, but I'm trying to get monetized. And monetizing my pew pew channel it's a thing. It's a thing for sure. All right, well, look, thank you guys so very much as always for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And oh, tomorrow's video, let's see. Video details. Copy that and post that into the chat. Let's see. Those of you guys who are still here, who stuck around. Quentin says, good night, y'all. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully, the Yankees lose. Yes, I would not mind seeing the Yankees lose. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you. Johnny, nice meeting you. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. Quentin, you're still here. Who else is still here so I can say goodbye to you? Angela, I think she's still here. Buzz is probably still here. Let's see. Laura says she was, I guess, going to bed, which I don't blame her. Quentin, be easy. You know the math. Just hit me up. I'll say we will talk, but we can kind of. Quentin says it's over. He said the Dodgers won. Did they win? Oh, Susie's still here. Good night, Susie. Night, Susie. Good night, Quentin. Good night, Johnny. Good night, Angela. Who else is still here before I fall asleep? Like on camera. Oh, they won the series. Great. Yeah, I don't say great because the Dodgers are a National League team. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you guys again, as always. And if you have a moment and you're still awake here, I'll post the link once again for the hot sausage video that is going to go up tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, thank you guys. I'll see you next time, and I'm gone.